Alright, I'm back. Thanks for waiting, y'all. But yes, this is gonna be tonight's game. Jump back in here for Gunfire Reborn. Just gonna go on a few more adventures before the new year. And, well, they happen to have some, new stuff in here, so probably worth checking out. Right, we're here in their 2025 roadmap. Got a new season, Act 3 update. Paid DLC that adds weapons and 2 characters. They seem to have fallen into a yearly cycle for this, right? It's like 2 new characters every year, and then a handful of new seasons, and maybe occasional new free weapons and what have you. But it's a cycle that works pretty far, and I'm glad they're still supporting this game because I still enjoy coming back to it. So why don't we jump in here, shall we? Yeah, like I said, the big things that happened since last I played Gunfire Reborn, like last spring. Again, the DLC that adds 2 new characters right here. Oh god, I'm gonna butcher this name so bad. Cang Jue? Is that Cang Jue? Yeah, he's one of the new guys, and he's very much the sort of the Jekyll and Hyde style of character, right? He's like normally this diminutive, somewhat disarming fella, but when the chips are down, he can transform himself into an absolute beast and go to town that way. And I noticed that this game is larger than it should be. Why is it doing that? I readjusted you before. Here, I'm gonna do this live. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. Wow. There we go. Okay. There. Should be able to see more of it now, but yeah. And the other character we have, Yoyo. Very much a nature hero, right? It's all about planting seeds, summoning spirits, and doing lots of corrosive damage, so I think these are probably the 2 fellas we'll be looking at here. We'll start with him on a new adventure here. Again, new season. This one is Fortune's Roll. And TLDR of it is you find dice on the field that can give you buffs, and you roll them. The higher the number, the better the buff will be. And you can equip those dice to get those effects. But sometimes you'll run into enemies that also have the dice effects, and you can also use cards to like influence the dice rolls in some way or another. I'm sure it'll all make more sense when we jump into here. So let's just pick some stuff, right? Man, I love that they're mixing it up, right? I love that they have these additional seasons that add like mechanics in some way or another to keep it fresh. Trying to see if I want like modifiers on this or not. That at least. Yeah, okay, we'll stick with this. Let's start. I do like the addition of spiritual puppets. Now everyone can be Nona, right? You don't need to have just Iron Wing. You can have everyone kind of have a benefit. Honestly, even having one puppet feels like you kind of cheese the game that way, so I usually just stick with one. Sometimes it even goes solo, right? Okay. Man, 2 of these would probably be good for me. Steady profit. I should probably get this one, right? Because a Phantom Peddler having enhanced scrolls saves me some time. As much as refreshing ascensions per goblet. Be handy. Fortunately, I can only stick with one, you know. We found a fortune merchant. Oh, right over there. Nice. Alright. What should I get for this one? Not that matters too much, because we'll be swapping it out soon enough. Yeah, you can see here, right? You start with 3, and as you defeat each boss, you get an additional slot. And you have, like, cards here that they can use to influence these dice in certain ways, so there you go. Looks like they got currencies too, but what if we just stuck with this for now? Let's start the run. Let's see how this guy works. The air rend. Yeah, each character has their own sort of throwable. Right, some guys just throw boring ass grenades, other people shoot air punches. Oh, out of shields. Fine. Be fine. Should be fine. Is it just me, or does this guy have like a really absurdly short reload time? You know what, can I? Oh, not enough bigger. Alright. Okay, yeah, I see it on the center there. A separate meter that expands. You know, this reminds me of a picture I saw before. That was like, you know, characters at the start of the start of the game, and then characters introduced later in the game. Like the start of the game was like, you know, primary fire, shoot gun, secondary fire, shoot rocket, and then ability, throw grenade, and then ultimate was like, you know, throw a bomb. And then a character introduced later was like, you know, fire, shoot bullets, and then secondary fire is like shoot a tracker that primary fire bullets can home in onto. And then if you shoot it in the air, it does something different. And then the skill also has like different things that it does depending on whether you're shooting a marked enemy or a non-marked enemy. And the ultimate also had like different states depending on when you performed it. But I think it was just basically, you know, just them talking about, oh yeah, this is a complexity creep, right? Like your characters that you have at the introduced at the start of the game were probably like pretty straightforward, but as time goes on, and you know the need to make each character feel unique in some way or another persists. You start seeing them kind of take it in different directions, kind of stretch the design space as far as they can go to make each character feel unique. Okay. %, all damage every 10 vigor cost lasts 6 seconds. I think what this means is that every 6 seconds 10 vigor will be spent, but you will get 12% damage for that duration. I guess if we're not using it for anything else, that will come in handy for that, so why not? Okay, I'm gonna pop the skill here. And oh yeah, here we go. Right, we're like freaking the Hulk now. Just boom, boom. Cang Jue smash. Oh, middle mouse is exit. Oh my god. My middle mouse is broken. It's broken right now, so this could become a liability actually. Huh. Oh, we have a dice effect from monster takes damage, 20% of the damage is reduced, and the reduced amount is shared with up to 2 monsters within 10 meters. Okay. Is that supposed to be a bad thing or a good thing? Oh my god. Oh, there we go. It worked. It finally worked. Looks like we have a die here. Critical hit. So yeah, you can see the results, right? On the 5, you get a plus 0.6 times to your critical rate. 6 to 10 is plus 0.8, and then you have a 10% chance for weapon damage to critical. 11 to 10, I don't know. You have to pick it up and see what happens. A 10. I'm assuming it automatically equips it. Oh, dice. Or no, I have to equip it. Interesting they go for like 1 to 12 and not like 1 to 20, but this is fine, right? You can have like the common effect, the uncommon effect, and the rare effect that has a slightly lower chance of proccing. Alright, here we go. Man, I should be using the air punch more often. One does apparently make some enemies float. I think. Oh. It's not time to Hulk out yet. I don't like that. That particular text showed up in Chinese. There we go. Oh, hey, hi there. Okay, so you have a dice pack as well. I'll leave that alone, though. Ah, this is an oldie, but a goodie. Time to try your luck. Prize guaranteed. I could pay money for a chance at any kind of scroll, or just hedge my bets and just go for a guaranteed rare scroll. Let's go with this one. Convert all shield armor to HP and recover 4 max HP per second. I think I'm going to recycle that. I like having my shields, even if I get HP regen as a trade-off. Eh. I'm sure the meta for this game has probably already long been figured out. already have like you know, the best scrolls to pick up and the ones to avoid, but I kind of just like winging it, you know, just F it, we ball. I feel like at this point, right, unless you're really kind of messing up, it's kind of hard to not win a run, you know. I guess I'll get this one. So I need to make a mental note to try to maybe get myself a new mouse. Chucking bombs at me. Alright, I think I'm safe for just hulking out here. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed overall that they managed to kind of figure out a way to kind of go into third-person mode for this game. I think that probably like really expands on the things they can do, you know. Like they already did that for you know, little squirrel guy here, because he also has a mode that kind of takes you into third-person mode if you choose to enable it. Those make me wonder, like, what other ways can they like take in the third-person mode for? Okay, so we end up spending all our special ammo, but we'll get a slightly extra crit multiplier for every ammo we consume this way. So, and I admit, I don't use special weapons all that much, so it's probably fine. Okay. Yeah, that's everything else. That's everything that's here, right? Miss anything? Oh, if I did, it's too late now. Didn't mean to Hulk out, but I guess this is fine. Now, I wonder, do some people call this, like, orbing? Like, if you do this, do they call it, like, I'm gonna morb out? Or, like, beyond that now? Ooh, low health. That's a downside to this thing. You might end up just, Oh, okay, so it doesn't take off your personal health. That's like a separate health bar. I suppose if it runs out, then you automatically get kicked out of that mode. There's a cooldown before you can get back into it, but otherwise you're good. Okay, mana charge. It looks like this ups our damage for every time we use our primary skill up to a cap. So let's see how this goes. A 4? Better than nothing, I suppose. Okay. Just throw that on there. Yeah. Ooh. I'm gonna change this. Yeah, I think I do. Guess this has a starter weapon, so I'm not gonna get too many enhancements out of it. Okay, now they go back and visit all the peddlers that I skipped before. Should I blow some money adding a new one, even though I'm probably gonna replace it later? I probably should just wait. Okay, there's another NPC over here. Let's see what you have to offer. Okay, increased damage in the air, sure. Energy sandals. You know what? I like that one too. And yeah, we're good. Nope. Didn't mean to move on, but I guess we're gonna do this now. Gotta be kind of wild though. Guess you do have to be a little careful with like where you are. You can't just like jump into the middle of the fray and expect to completely tear things up unless you really get like obliterated yourself. go back and enter the hidden portal. See what I can get from it. Oh, this chest too. Do I want money or do I want a normal scroll? Let's go with the scroll. 20% chance to add extra ammo to the magazine? Sure. This means that I get the fire for a little bit longer. Why not? No, this is just the boulders thing. Alright. Okay. Coming in Tuesdays, so we can just juke our way back and forth. It's close. This will be fine. Thanks, spiritual puppet. Here. Oh. Oh. Oh, dang it. Got womboed. So that's the true power of the traps. Maybe on their own they're not too bad, but as a group, they're pretty potent. See, that's why I had that spiritual puppet there, right? Didn't have to spend my one self-revive in a solo mission to get back up from that. That would have been a really unfortunate one. Alright, next area. Ow. Kind of regretting swapping out the crab weapon for this. Oh. Right. This one has ADS. Actually serves a purpose, right? Not every gun is like this. This is just an alternate fire mode. Oh my god. Okay, why am I doing this? This is just orb. Armor release sash. Shoot up shots chain up to 3 enemies on hit. Enemy obtains 8. Detonate ping. More pings equals higher damage, more hits. Oh. Complexity creep in a different form. It's large ammo too. Oh, why not? Maybe if I actually bring it out, it would be something different, you know? Into the vault. Let's see what they got here. Alright, we're gonna orb to begin with anyway. Go, time for the main attraction. Okay. So you just go back in the regular mode once it's all done. Makes sense. Uh-oh, that spin thing. Ah! No, please. This is not spin to win for me, this is spin to lose. Oh my god, what am I getting hit with? Armor. armor, so if I had a corrosive weapon, I could burn away all that armor easily, but alas. Whew, finally. Surprised I didn't go down that time. Alright, just gonna recycle you, and you. I know a lot of people like Cloud Weaver because very much a fire and forget weapon. You just aim it at the enemy you want it to go, and you just like watch it die because the needles will just go and poke the enemies till they die. Pretty fun that way. Alright, I'm gonna get some water real quick. Alright, what do we have here? An additional explosion upon shooting. Ah, that one. I like that one. Oh, well, this one's good too. Extra revive wouldn't be too bad, but I do have the puppet, so we'll go with explosive bullets because it is a rare scroll. I know there's like one character where their whole gimmick is that they use cards and stuff, and the cards they get will depend on like the rarity of the scrolls they pick up. So usually it's like within your best interest to just like pick up scrolls of one rarity, or you know, pick up certain ascensions that can kind of make sure that you only get like cards of one type, because you can get all that and then you can kind of get yourself a seriously tricked out character that way. That's like a cursive thing. Alright, that's it. Morbid. Oh wait, it's like a spiritual peddler thing. But that's okay. What's this one? Ah, okay. Skill, range, and targets. I wonder if that includes area of effect. Alright, we're gonna roll this one. A 4! Now here's our benefits of the blessing we picked up. We'll grab that one, and that one. But any of these enhanced weapons... Let's see after the refresh. Still not really interested. Here we go, take something. Ooh, Training Master, I'm gonna get to them first. Okay. Oh man. Uh-oh, some of these are gonna be tricky. Should I just go for this one? This one I feel like would be pretty beneficial for a character here, because it'll give them a bit of an extra benefit when they decide to more. Nah, let's do it. More about. Sorry, I have a bit more on the mind too, because I'm also playing Midnight Suns, and the character has Morbius, Mr. Morbid Time himself, so I want to say, like, since that game also has Deadpool, I want to say Deadpool does like reference Morbid Time in some way or another. So that's always fun. That Shockwave thing has very limited vertical range. Is that a combo I saw? I saw a combo on there. Or like some characters that are probably some ascensions that care about what combo count you have. It's rather amusing. that's a golden goblet. I see it with my eyes. Okay, we're gonna fight the golem. Awesome, we're gonna get the punch out its core. Ooh, alright. Now we have to select Ascensions because that's one of the things I picked here. This one would actually be a good one to have because we're a close range guy. Lower damage, recover HP every second mod killing. Also another one. Maybe I'll go in on just like making him big punch maven. So yeah, we'll pick that. Guess we gotta get rid of some stuff here. We'll lock that one and that one. Alright. Don't know if those are good or not, but yeah, who cares? We ball, right? We ball. Okay, I'm fine with what I got. Let's go fight that golem. We're gonna rock this guy's world, right? Laser. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're just gonna punch your face out. Oh my god, this guy doing so much damage. Even on Ascension 1, this guy's kind of just really just giving it to him. Something power creep. Okay, what is this one? Extra damage and less damage resistance for every enemy I defeat. It's like a double-edged sword. But sure, let's do it. Right. Hey, we don't have to worry about them killing me if I kill them first. Cycle this. I was eventually gonna pitch that anyway. Try to kid myself. No. Okay. We have the fortune peddler here. Oh yeah, we can get another dice slot. Should I roll them now? Nah, maybe I'll wait. Next area. To the desert. We're not doing a trade-offs thing this time. We'll just keep it simple for the purposes of this stream, you know? What kind of dude? Fake death. You enter a 10-second fake death state. Killing an enemy within this duration will end the state and make you invulnerable for 3 seconds. It's basically second wind. like second wind, except you have like full control of yourself, right? You're not just like kneeling on the ground, desperately looking for someone to shoot. I always like the second wind stuff from Borderlands. Felt like it was like a fun way of just doing stuff, you know. Get over here, you son of a. Keep my feet up here. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Get wrecked. Alright, onwards. Corridors, my greatest nemesis. Oh, hey, there's the secret portal and stuff. Is that me, like, doing an upwards headbutt, or is that it dying because of other reasons? Oh, I guess I did the task. Sweet. Oh, thanks for shooting that spiritual puppet. In we go. Is this a combat zone? I think this is a combat zone. Yeah, it's a combat zone. Alright, time for the dynamic entrance. Just gotta do it all and stuff. There you are. If I could get that one ascension that restores health, that feels like that would be like absolutely crucial for just a punch everything build. There we go. Everything is dead. Gotta get this one. Restore 3% HP. Give me a little bit more time in the Hulk out mode. Oh, 10 seconds. The shield feels in front of the monster, blocking attacks equal to 10% to its total HP. For elite monster, shield is reduced by 50%. Oh, okay. I think I can do this. Bomb. Like everyone has physical shields. Pretty nice touch. Get back here. Your mistake was stepping down to face me, buddy. Rapid fire. What? Oh, okay, this one goes higher. I guess one can go up to 18. Alright. We don't know what the other effects are. Guess we'll find out. A 17. 12% rate of fire per 1% continuous fire, up to 48% after reaching the cap. Each shot consumes 1 extra bullet. Oh, bit of a trade-off there. So, sure, you can keep that super high rate of fire, but it's gonna cost you more ammo. Depending on what you're using, that could be good or that could be bad. I was gonna say, like, even if the mechanics of this season seem, yeah, they're fairly complex, but for the actual gameplay itself, it's pretty straightforward, I think. Oh man, I have to swap out that other weapon later. Yeah, you just like roll dice and then give you buffs and kind of slap them onto your character. Maybe they're good, maybe they're bad, and you'll have some cards that can maybe influence your results one way or another, but for the most part, you're just kind of shooting your way through as usual, right? That really took a lot out of me. Does this count with, just like punching things? I guess we'll find out. Okay, no, I actually have to shoot my gun. Dang! Who would have thought? In order to complete the shots training quest, I have to actually shoot things. Alright. I can do that. Oh. 1/10 of the way through, there we go. Almost there, almost there. We did it. Let's go. Alright. Also, is it just me, or does this guy just like get full health and shields when he gets back into regular mode? Or I like ice and everything. It's considered, but it does mean that, you know, if you need to maybe use this as sort of a health restoration pinch kind of deal. Probably pretty good for that as well. Bring him out here so I can keep my combo going. You know, I just realized the way Iron Wing just kind of jumps into the middle frame, just like uber tanks enemies. This is basically you just getting to be Iron Wing from like Iron Wing's perspective, right? You're just like getting there. You're pretty implacable, all things considered. You're kind of just like getting to just fuck everything up in your path. Regular mode for this. There we go. Now time to reap our rewards. So many rewards. Oh, did I recycle that? I wanted to roll that. Alright, I'm so used to just like recycling everything by default. I just like hold Z, even though I probably shouldn't do that for the dice. It is nice that they let you like pick up and roll with just like one touch of a button, even if you still have to go into the dice menu to do stuff with the dice. Should have seen what weapons they had before I re-rolled it. I was just like, oh man, I don't like that scroll. Yeah, no. I don't feel like giving up any of my scrolls at the moment. Yeah, switch. Much as I'd love to hang on to the sash. This guy's gonna offer more stuff eventually, right? I just need to up my season level. I said it before, but I really like that this game kind of keeps the FOMO to an absolute minimum. It's like, yeah, the season passed by and you didn't play any of it, not to worry. You can get, like, most of the rewards, and you can still play the season mechanics even. Like, the only thing you're really missing out on is just, like, having a level number next to your picture frame, but honestly, if you don't care about that, you're kind of good to go. Actually, it happened to me the past season too, because it was like a little bit before the season ended. I was trying to kind of like complete as much as I could, but I realized that like, you know, I wouldn't be able to play enough games in the amount of time required before the next season. So I was like, all right, I guess I'll just like you know, buy the rest of the cosmetics with the spiritual essence. And all's good. Got them. Lucky shot chance for 2 seconds after dashing, sure. Back into the run space itself. Okay, was there anything to pick up? Maybe the crafter. Where are they at again? Oh, there they are. I might have need of your services. There. Less debatability, but seriously souped up crit multiplier. Sure. I'll take it. On the off chance I do shoot things. I just need that ascension, that one ascension that restores my health. It's probably happened before. Someone picks other random ascensions to pick up, and they never get offered them during the run. If your more time deactivates in an inconvenient spot, you might find yourself getting your teeth kicked in. Morbid. Everything, right? Music's still playing, so there's definitely enemies. Oh, there you are. Just a small fry. There we go. Good way to tell when there's guys still around. The music is still very, very intense. Mark the chest. Over there? Kind of funny what these puppets can spot sometimes. Alright, going in here. Oh, it's a platforming challenge, alright. Once we hop onto the zip line, the timer begins, so... Or no, it's the optional section where the timer starts showing up. This one's pretty manageable, though. All about timing your zipline travels to avoid getting knocked off by the boulders. And over here it's like, okay, so you have the main path that you can choose, or you poke around, you might find yourself a side path that you can complete within a certain amount of time. And boom, extra reward. This one's just about like just mid-air grabbing the zip lines. These are good with that. Okay. And I gotta jump over this. I think you run and jump better if you just have the pistol out. Don't quote me on that though. Hey, we did it. After one fall, we managed to get my shit together. Yeah, grab that one. I like elemental stuff. Elemental stuff in this game is fun. They have 3 elements. They have lightning, fire, and corrosive, and you can also combine those elements together. So each combination of 2 elements will produce a secondary effect that can affect enemies even further, and some of them are pretty potent. It's pretty cool. Grab that one. That won't be handy. Make sure when I get hit, I dash so I can get a little health back. It's the ash and blood thing again. Alright. But your ash and blood is but if I had to hazard a guess, the way the life bars are, it's just like extra health. Exactly need to know about that right now, Puppet. I just need to beat up these enemies right now. Oh, there we go. That's everyone. Throwing that one. Oh, that's 10 also. Sweet. Alright. Maybe I'll boot rapid fire upgrade actually. Since I don't actually use my guns. Ends up being bit of an underused die, at least with this guy. Oh, I just realized this is a whole fish market we're fighting through. Reminds me of what is it, PlayStation All-Stars game, the fighting platform fighter they did way back on PlayStation 3. One of the items they had was market fish. That was based off like a scene from Uncharted 3 where you're going through like a desert market and Drake can beat some guys up with the fish. That's where the market fish item comes from. It's basically like your standard bludgeoning weapon, right? Like the fan from Smash Brothers and the bat and things like that. Okay, how do we go through here? Peddler over here. Hold on, y'all. I need to see if I can buy anything. Kind of like that one. That one too. Brush and see what scroll we get. Yeah. Probably not useful, but we'll get it anyway. Uh-oh. I'll come back for the other weapon later for the orb and take care of these guys. Now to get my other weapon. Maybe hit up that craftsman too so I can enhance these guns. Wait, can I not recycle that? No, apparently not. Well, weird, but okay. Did I find the hidden portal for this area? There we go. Imagine the multiplayer game, you have a bit more room to specialize, but when you're rolling solo and you want elemental effects, really that means you'll grab 2 weapons of different elements and you'll get that Gemini inscription that combines them together. Right. Gives you handy access to the combo effect, as well, on top of everything. Works out, you know, it works out. Okay, there's a portal before. Oh well. I shouldn't lose too much sleep over it. Oh, here we go. Oh, what? This is max shield armor. And the guy just has health, though. Yeah, we'll get it anyway. Okay, fighting the flying boss. All right. Get that one. Get another scroll. Shock. Maybe for later. Can enhance this weapon a little bit. Alright, let's fight the Griffin. The Wind God. This guy must be like an absolute nightmare for this fella. Although it looks like the air punches thing. Alright, never mind. Shredded this guy. Okay, like that. Recycle. Oh, definitely not gonna recycle that. Still don't need anything from you. Area 3. One more blessing. Guess we'll get that one. Fortunately, I only let you re-roll the first set of spiritual blessings you get. Everything else is like, well, you just gotta roll with them. Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's fine. wasn't looking at another one I picked up. Let's see here. Oh yeah, 248. That'll explain why everything hits like a truck now. Or I got like severely reduced damage resistance. On the plus side, I am hitting like a truck myself, so. Just punch and they all just freaking die. Wait, there's a training guy here. Okay, what do we have? Oh, well, I'm not gonna get that one. How about that one? Uh-oh, no more than 10 times while the primary skill is cooling down. So if I can stay in this form, it should be fine, right? I had those. Tried to. Where's the big guy? The big guy, yes, you are. Tell me you have the fancy light bar. Oh wow! Imagine that would mess you up real bad if you get caught in the middle of it. There we go. Alright, chest in the center. Open the chest and see what's inside. This might be a good one. Extra movement speed after using a dash. Yeah. Provided it applies to this guy's warped form. I see why it wouldn't. Back while my vigor is getting restored. Remember, if I get hit 10 times, it's all over. Strategy just seems to be punch enough times so you get the rapid punch and then get out there and start fucking shit up. Huh. Okay, I got hit. That didn't count against me. So, because I know the other characters have like more traditional cooldowns, so is that what they count as a cooldown? This guy's basically guaranteed to succeed at this challenge, unless they decide to change that later. You know, any character that doesn't have like a more traditional cooldown-based skill will succeed at this. What is this one? Crystal Shield. Crystal Shield blocks one hit. Stacks exceed the limit. All damage boosted for a few seconds. A 3. I have enough points in my reroll card to reroll that. I'll just do that now. Yeah. 11. Auto. Every 6 seconds, yeah. Okay, so that just confirms the boosted damage, not the other thing. Oh, alright. Definitely gonna get that one. Actually, at this point, would it matter? I have so many stacks, I feel like my resistance is probably... Yeah, it's at minus 39% right now. Probably not as meaningful as it would have been if I had not picked that up. Oh! Okay, this is the alternate area 3. I've been doing that for the past few years. They just added like sort of alternate scenes that you can encounter in these stages, so... Stage 2 had the alternate desert area that you could see, right? That's like more of a desert town. So it looks like this one we're going to like a tropical island, kinda. And you saw on the roadmap they're gonna have an alternate stage area, stage 1 that you can potentially see. So that's pretty cool. Makes me wonder if they'll like eventually introduce just like entire alternate stages in general. Like maybe you'll have a chance for encountering the desert, but you'll have a chance, also another chance of encountering like a new stage 2 stage if that's the route they decide to go on. Okay, what do you have? Weapons I'm not interested in, so... Yeah, okay, get that one too. Cool. Oh. Meter monsters have a 50% chance to appear in this level, and HP shield armor of other monsters will increase greatly for each living meter. This one is like find meters and beat them. Get the opposing force by a lot. Training master. Sorry, let me hit this up first. Ooh. Yeah, okay, we'll take this risk. Being able to recover damage per hit, super come in handy. That's all this really needs, right? Some form of HP recovery to just like keep yourself in orbed out state for longer. You get that, then you pretty much got yourself like a seriously tricked out, like, more mode. Alright, I'm still dealing with the other stuff for now. roll that real quick. I mean, it won't knock me out, but I'm gonna be feeling it until I can relieve myself of this condition. God, this is a platforming challenge. Alright, I gotta use these water spouts, I'm assuming, to get higher. Nope. Okay. Oh, some of them will cool down too. Alright. So where's the optional area for this one? Okay, I'm gonna assume right is gonna be the alternate path. There it is. 2 minutes. Okay, let's go down this way, huh? Wow. Alright, sure, I'll take it. That's pretty fun. I'm not getting that one, that's for sure. Shield at 1, that's gonna hamper me so much. Movement speed based on the shield armor I have. Go down here for the regular stuff. Skateboarder. Field and magazine instantly after dashing. Sure. Won't be using it, but hey, I guess in the circumstance I do need to use my guns for a bit, maybe it'll come in handy. Okay, let's go. Stand back, I'm beginning to warp. I wonder what the cap is for that others. Can it just like go as high as it possibly can? Right, the earlier you get, the more insane the effects become. Smash! Okay, there's one more guy up here. Wait, can I zipline in this one? Yeah, I can. Ah, that's funny. Even more mode. This fella here uses a good old pulley to carry him around. Oh, you know, that reminds me of another bit of news that I just remembered that I found was unfortunate. Anyone remember Teppen? Anyone play Teppen regularly? I think I remember. Well, that was the sort of real-time card game that Capcom had on mobile. It was like free to play. You could build decks, and it was kind of interesting for what it was. It's shutting down, unfortunately. They did say they would be pivoting to an offline mode. So, like, if you have the game installed, got the cards, they'll let you just play all the single player stuff offline, which is nice. I'm sure in good time someone will put up an overall version that has like all the cards and stuff, but wow. Apparently this game's been around for 7 years, which is a pretty good run for a card game, all things considered, so hey, it works out. Damn it. I don't like that one. Spending ammo to boost damage, but I like what I have currently. attacks at capacity 15 energy points. For every 20 energy points collected, a monster without challenge effects is summoned. Does that mean basically just like every time they shoot me, more enemies show up? So it's probably within my best interest to defeat as many as I can. So I noticed as these monk guys have barrier things that they set up down there. HP restoration is a godsend. Wait, please don't shoot me. I'm so close to finishing this. Damn it. That's an orb. Scared. Morbid. Really useful here. Never mind, I forgot what I was gonna say. There's a giant turtle up there. Is this stage so long? Oh, and you're an enemy too? Okay. I'm sorry, Turtle Flame. Woo! Somehow I made it. I get my buddy back, I think. Oh no, they're still observing. Are they gonna keep observing until we enter a new area, or are they just like out for the rest of the stage? What I get for running off without him. They're out there trying to still defeat the enemies in the very early part, and I'm just like, yeah! Gonna fuck everything up. Just going ham. It's like Iron Wing decided to run off ahead and not defend Nuna. Okay. A hole? A hole. Go down the hole. It's a combat area. This waterlogged village. At least without the threat of like just literally respawning enemies to shoot me. This will be more manageable. Those guys, these support guys coming out that we will all the same. Oh, a lot of them. Alright. Keep punching until it's all done. The beatings will continue until morale improves. This time I am the morale reducer. Reducing the morale of the opposing forces. Make me wonder how much I can just like annihilate the final bosses. Finally. So this place also has zip lines. They certainly weren't just going to use it in that one area. No, sorry. They're gonna probably throw that into the Area 1 update as well. That one. Here without having to worry about some spawning BS. We're safe up here. Again. At this point, I don't even need the ground smash. I just proc rat punch and I just completely annihilate things that way. So, who's here? Alright, oh, it's you. Got to live for a little bit longer. Alright. I think this is the boss stage. Yes, it is. Oh, we're fighting the Hydra. Fun times. Alright, what scrolls do you have? Oh! Pay money to revive the character. Each player can only be revived once at the same peddler. Yeah, sure, why not? That's an interesting way of doing things, right? The peddler just like, hey, I could bring your friends back to life for a little fee. Alright, time to fight the boss. Rip boat. Hopefully, it's just a cargo boat. Hopefully the cargo wasn't people. It would be unfortunate if it was.
Huh?
I got this basically turns into a third-person brawler. Makes things interesting. Explore the state. Sweet. A lot easier to keep track of the water ripples, huh? Who are you shooting at? Are you shooting at like the other guy? Kinda missed. Dodge that one. I think they were shooting at the other guy. I'd probably be able to do more damage if I were to regular mode here. Let's try that. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Super mode isn't the solution for everything. That means I can shoot you out there too. Heads everywhere. Not in a fun way either. There we go. We've already found the Bone Dragon. Impressive. Loot hadn't even dropped out yet, and they're like, whoa, I found stuff! Okay. For some reason I can't share that. Or I can't recycle that, so I'll just... Immunity? Talker scrolls. Would have been handy if I had gotten that other reincarnation modifier. This is just the thing that certain weapons have now. They're just like unrecyclable for some reason. What's the criteria for it? Placed away. Let's get that one. Okay. Time for the actual final stage. Frozen Wasteland. Hyperborean Jokel? Jokel? How do you pronounce that? Anyways, let's go. Oh, you know, when I think about it, there'll probably be like an alternate stage 4 or 2 there. Since this place only has like 2 scenes, it's gonna be interesting how they handle it. Thanks for reminding me, Puppet. Yeah, as annoying as they can be sometimes, sometimes they're not so bad. Basically just like a rapid firing puncher of dealing death here. Can you survive my onslaught of punches? Guy. You're no match for my fists. Several hundred punches are all I need. Move. Punch turret, no punchbacks. That's another thing my nephew did this weekend. He learned about the punch buggy game, so anytime we saw a beetle out in the wild, he was like, yeah, punch buggy, no punchbacks. It's one time. Till everything freaking dies. Simple yet effective plan. I hope this peddler. Sure, I'll get that. No additional scrolls here. Okay, that's fine. And moving up. Sworn I had like voice mouth activation with this, but maybe I got turned off somewhere when I was fiddling with things. I have to look into that. You guys over here. What's up? Yeah, there wasn't always ice in this area. It was like a thing a later season added, and then that particular season had slide a certain distance on the ice. It's almost like a gimme if you could get this far. It's like, hey, check out this new feature that we added in this area. This guy just like super draws aggro, and everyone else can just like shoot everything else. And actually shoot this UFO then. Oh no, I did a lot of damage already. This element surge. Oh, extra damage per elemental effect. Would come in handy. Since this is essentially like a bonus stage, they have ways to keep your power level in check, so unlike the regular goblets in the regular areas, which give you a choice amongst 3, this one is just like, you get the one. You can take it or leave it. I'll hand over that one to see what we get. Energy storage. Extra skill capacity, but cooldown plus 30. That's not useful for me. I don't think it will be. How does that interact with just like the more resource-based skills? It's a good thing I wasn't using that shock scroll anyway, but still. I just wanted to see if he's like running or not, but he is. He is walking forward. It would have been funny if he was just sliding along the ground, though. I feel like if this were like an older game, that's probably what they would have done, right? He would have just slid on the ground as he was just continuously looking over punches. Oh my god. Alright, come back over here. Alright, fine. I have other ways of making you die. Go through and sweep this area, basically. Go down all enemies in our way. Alright, job's done. What's this one? Another rapid fire upgrade. Alright, got a good one though. I think I could just... Oh, this does effects stack. Do they stack? I imagine they would, because they do have like the percentage effects and everything. Okay, looking good here. Again. God, why am I missing all my shots? Embarrassing. This is why I don't play competitive shooters. I'd be a liability. If I do play competitive shooters, they'll be like support roles, you know? I'll keep the other guys who are good at like making enemies die, like not die, you know? Now for the secret area. Got here. Recycling can make you rich, if only that worked. You have the ability to dash, even when you're still rapid much. Just keep the momentum going, as it were. Taking out the UFOs after that is easy street. I'm rather amused that UFOs are in this area. And again, in a zone that has like penguins and gorillas and monkeys and other foes. Maybe UFOs aren't too far out there. Even like every other enemy is like animal themed though, just having a one that's just like more mechanical is amusing. Alright, well, we did it. Now we're gonna face off against the final boss, which is going to be, I think, the name is Gluttony? Or is that Pole Monarch? I couldn't. No, it's Pole Monarch. Okay, that's a classic. See if I can pull it off with my current setup here. Alright, let's go. Oh wow, you're like the guy from Hi-Fi Rush. Right in the junk. Oh wow. Yeah, those guys, not gonna be a problem. Alright, go in the middle, you're gonna do your thing. Oh my freaking god. Who needs guns when you have fists of fury? Guy didn't even stand a chance, holy crap. It was a supreme victory. This guy's just like, you know, maybe if I just pretend I'm dead, he'll just walk away. Just walk away, and then I can try to get out of here with what little pride I have left. Okay, let's end this run. Oh. We get to end in big form, because... I wonder if I get to end in little form, if I get to see little form if I end in that. Well, there we go. That is, Cang Jue. Oh! Hey, jumped up to level 9. Got me season talents and, 500 of those thingies. Bunch of tasks completed. Yeah! Defeat 200 enemies within 10 meters in one in-game run. It's almost as if they don't want you to get the DLC character that will make it very, very easy to complete that task. The boss 2 times with full total HP in one in-game run. Yeah, alright, that's good stuff. Oh! Okay, I've got some stuff for starting the game. Or retro-esque sprites. Picturesque sprite. Right? Just get like a different emote. Yeah, there's my avatar for playing a game as. And another one. Oh yeah. Okay. Say we... Let's see the season talents I have. Fortune Merchant appears more often. All Fortune Merchants sell random rolled dice. Okay, so that's what the other slots are going to be, I imagine. Double Fortune Gems obtained after clearing Season Room Challenge and defeating the boss. Okay. It's pretty easy as well. Okay. Let's go see the other hero now. We'll pick Yoyo. Bring in character from the previous DLC to take on an adventure. Alright. I think I'm good with these modifiers. Keep those. Onwards! Second run of the night. Ooh. Like that one. For this one. Laser is fun. It'll go nicely with that. The blessing I got out just gives certain enemies all ailments. Probably a great benefit me to break some jars early on so I can get some stuff and maybe try out her skills as well. Okay. Alright, so it's like a turret. It kind of reminds me of, is it that one move from Rivals of Aether, right? The one Maple can do, where she just summons a plant at a certain part of the stage that just attacks anyone that gets close. Into this one. Gets me boosted cooldown for when I enter combat in the first few seconds. Apologize if my words are coming out a bit more incoherent. Still look a little exhausted from my traveling and the other stuff I'm doing. Probably a good thing I have tomorrow. I'm taking tomorrow off, although that's mostly because of like New Year's stuff and not because of this, but it's like perhaps rather serendipitous anyway because I could probably use the extra rest. What's everyone's plans for New Year? Do you all got like something that you're gonna do for New Year's? Or are you just gonna gather with my friends, or just hang out with them and I'll stay up till midnight, say Happy New Year, and then go to bed not too long after. That's where we're at this point, you know? Like, okay, stuff was fun for a bit, but kinda seen a lot of it, right? It's a pretty familiar song and dance. This glove eats through ammo like it's nothing. I guess it makes sense given everything about it, but still. Okay. I'm gonna try enhancing my leaf spirits. We'll go with that. Just having extra bodies on the field works in two ways, right? It's like an extra source of damage and also like another thing to potentially distract the crowd from, draw a little heat off of you, you know? Nice, all things considered. That's where my other plants went. That's why I didn't see them there. They got a barrier blocked by the chest-high walls. Lynn. Manageable at this point. Hey, we did it. Alright. Shield for that one. Oh, I get for crit. A 6. So I just realized is that the extra resource I get, I guess, doesn't carry between these. Oh. I guess it makes sense. I think this is like the first time they've added like another resource that you used to get this exclusive stuff. I feel like before they just had you spending money as usual. Maybe they changed it because people would just save their money for the usual stuff anyway, right? Why buy more creatures or more talismans or what have you when you just like trick out your gun even more, try to get that set of Gemini inscriptions that would really just cause your damage to skyrocket, you know? So they changed it for this season so that you'd at least get some additional dice in. And try for a few more rolls on that. That one. And shots for 2 uses. Makes her a bit of a support character. That to the face. Oh, hey there, training master. That one. few times before this is all done. 5 whole scenes to do it. That beetle carrying a giant bazooka. There we go. Job's done. Still more mofos. Alright. Oh. Nuts. Am I out of ammo? Oh man. Feel nature's wrath. Boring but practical skill boost damage enhancer. I like this one. Double the ammo capacity, sure, I'll take that one. Automatic conversion. Okay, I like that one. True damage, sign me up. Maybe I'll swap this one out for that. Hi there! Hi, Waffle Cat. How are you? How are you doing? Hope you're having yourself a nice, cozy week so far. I hope you had a good holiday. Or if you don't celebrate the holiday, I hope you had a good week in general. This whole thing fell apart. So I guess they all split up. Still got 30 seconds. Oh, sweet, got him. Thanks, Lynn. I'm gonna assume you took him out for me. Got that. Guess that. Not. Man, I need to find myself a normal ammo weapon that doesn't eat up so much of my ammo so quickly. Should I pay him off of your health restore? Yeah, I think I will. Let's get a little bit of health back. Oh, chest. I almost missed this. Ooh. Let's do it. Broken bullet. I think that has a random chance of reducing my damage to... Oh. No, it's just a shield armor reduction. Alright. I think I can work with that. So Waffle Cat, I see your message about the other person's eyeball. It's an interesting one to have. Although I'd say maybe touching like a peeled grape would probably get you the same effect. Because I feel like that's what they say, right? If you when someone creates like a haunted house. And they say, oh yeah, if you want to make something that is like a plate of eyeballs, just like put a bunch of unpeeled grapes on the thing. That's how you get it. It's probably where you might want to look for that. Seriously, hope I can find a better weapon soon. I really should just be throwing these out with reckless abandon. Net positive. Remember the Crown Prince? Crown Prince is like one of the starter characters in Gunfire Reborn. His whole skill is just an orb. Right? Just shoots out an orb that can potentially freeze enemies. You can deal damage with certain ascensions. Oh, hey, I got another Phoenix Roar. It's almost as if this game wants me to take a Phoenix Roar. Sure, do it. Like a staff is kind of more fitting for this character. Anyway. Nature Heroes and Staves. Name a more iconic combo. But yeah, I don't have the reroll thing anymore, so I can't get 2 enhanced scrolls and I can't reroll them either. Ooh, we're facing off against the other guy. Okay. Ah, right, this. Guess I'll try that one. Actually, I should get this one, right? Gives me a bit of a health gating mechanic. And, it's that one? Oh, to take off here. Like that one, and yeah, I'm just gonna confirm that. Remove opportunities, I don't care. Just kind of been throwing stuff out there at random anyway, so. Here we go. Time to fight the fist. Oh yeah. He's gonna be punching us. He'll try to punch us. That's right. Wave that staff. Oh wow, this guy's like slowed down by a lot. And they're wrecked. That was easy. Alright, I'll get that one. Oh, yeah. But it's on a separate shelf. Does that mean I might have more custom dice packs appear later? Crystal shield at least. Suppose heavy defense. There. Any way to block damage is good. Money boost. Maybe I can be a bit more loose with just enhancing my weapons and stuff. That's everyone, isn't it? Okay. Like every season has a task that's just like enhance your weapon this many times in a run. It's like the old reliable of quests. Like at this point, reincarnation mode is like the actual easy mode. Everything before reincarnation is like the tutorial. That's when things start ramping up from there. Constantly support, summoning my leaf spirits. There we go. Give ourselves the health gate. It's not technically a health gate. Or like an invincibility trigger. If you lose more than a certain amount of HP at once. Okay, this is the vault. Let me get some water real quick. Yeah, leaf spirit's already provoked me, so it's time to prepare than I thought I would. Taken care of. What's in the box? Scrolls. The scrolls are ones in the box. Okay, that's extra money. Comes in handy with the blessing we got that grants us 50% extra money. Training guy. Cooldown already seems to be pretty fast, I think. Go for this one. Just complete 4 scenes. Are there. Surge might not be too bad. Main event. And job's done. And get out of my way, I got stuff I can need to collect. Store ammo every time I defeat an enemy with an elemental effect. This comes in handy. Okay, I think this one is like exit out the way you came. Not that it matters, it'll take us back to the same portal anyway. You're here. One more area, and then we face off against the boss. You know, I was about to lament before that it seems like this game picks alternate areas fairly often. I don't know if that's the case, but here we're not getting like the alternate desert stage, we're just getting the regular version. Basically just like desert stage, but it's nice to mix things up, you know? Scroll willing to give up here. Kinda come in handy. Guess I could. That one. That should go as 3 charges. Alright. That was worth the trade. Sometimes you don't want to take the gamble, right? Sometimes you don't want to take the gamble that you'll find a scroll that gives you immunity to cursed scrolls and find another scroll that's like super synergistic with cursed scrolls. Sometimes you just like, nah. I'm gonna have to deal with the disadvantages for now. Side path should be here. We're gonna switch my pistol for enhanced mobility. So this one's like more of a straight parkour kind of challenge. Well, I guess you're good at that. You'll probably make through this one fine. That's okay. Got a minute. That's what I say when I fail this challenge like 7 times in a row and suddenly I don't have a minute anymore. I believe there's a scroll that lets you double jump. I can only imagine they probably break these sections in half. Oh yeah, 3 times immediately all damage. This works pretty well with the other scrolls I already have. Okay, we're here. Oh no, that's a Phantom Peddler. Still useful. Go over and see what you got. Mutual respect. Be more useful in multiplayer, that's for sure. Better crystal shield. Bear that on. Oh no, it's actually not that much better. Yoyo is definitely meant to be a long-range fighter. Which normally isn't notable, but probably is compared to, you know, the other character that you get in the DLC pack, which is very much just like, you know, Hulk out and go fuck everything up in range. Let's get a dice pack. We could just pick the dice. Huh. Alright. See, the cost increases too, so. Guarantee what you'll want, but you can't guarantee how good it'll be. on. Ah, I gotta fight against the sandworm. Perfect. Open wide. Should I say, smile, you son of a bitch? Wait! Just summon some plants and then just like insta dies. Duh. Something power creep. Holy crap. Alright, onwards. I should equip another die. Let's see what the spiritual guy has to give me. Alright, we'll get this one since it's Yoyo exclusive. Alright. Keep saying I'm gonna equip a die, but I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna equip a die right here, right now. Got the elemental surge. Training master over there. I was like, yeah, just get over here and then I'll get you some sweet training tasks. With complete 4 scenes, but one gets me more skill damage, but they also have revival abilities for 2 scenes. Be too bad considering how quickly those plants seem to vaporize everything here. This little lift mechanic in here, even though you don't see it like much anywhere else. And, let you know about the cool lift mechanic they have here. not everyone. Oh, of course not. Two more scenes to go of this. The lanterns. I was like, what is that sound? Every game has that one sound, right? The sound that just like instills a sense of annoyance or utter dread depending on what kind of enemy it is, right? It's like the from the kamikazes in Serious Sam. Alright, you're and you gotta look around real quick because it's gonna be like a bunch of dudes with holding bombs running right for you, and you gotta take them out before they run up to you, explode, and deal massive damage, right? Those barriers, even barrier ear. Yeah. Okay, back to the more coastal stuff. This is Training Master. Yeah, this one easy. Look at that, I'm already at 17, I only got like a handful of hits in. Oh, there we go, all done. Only have time to blink, and now I got us to like seriously enhanced elemental attacks. How cool is that? Of course, it's like mostly thanks to the one effect that I have that gives an enemy all elemental effects every few seconds. It really helps that task a lot. I already found him, Lynn. I already talked to him. He gave me a task, I completed it, and I got the positive effect too. I'm like, way ahead of you. block my way like that? You're secretly conspiring with the enemy. Nah, of course that's not true. To the belly of the beast. How are we gonna get that one? Now we're back to the other soundtrack. Does this game have like an OST out? Or the plus we're having fried fish on the menu tonight. Bubs, octopus, and crab. Finally got that task completed, so I don't have to worry about reviving enemies anymore. Done. Choose to show now. There's still more. There's always close to the elevator. And again, I imagine that's to make it work in solo. I got that somewhere else, then that whole thing will fall apart. Let's make the thing feel a bit superfluous, though. It's just this elevator. It doesn't seem to be used for anything else. And at least the zip lines have a bit more use. say, where's the craftsman? I realized right above me. I can enhance my weapon with reckless abandon because I got enough money to cover it. Oh, there's another stage. Okay. I got like 4 more overall. Oh, 5 actually, but pretty close to the end here. This way. Not that it'll come to handy now. Chest always seem like a risky proposition, unless you have scrolls that you really don't care about, or you're just not conductive to your build. Maybe that's not too bad then. Allows you to free up some space. This game has like a weird thing where you'll get no duplicate scrolls until you get a certain number, and then duplicates will just start coming fast and furiously. So ability to kind of build beyond a certain point comes hampered a little bit. Platform challenge, alright. Yes. I could see this going south pretty quickly if you just find that one barrier that just seems to give you a hard time no matter what. Okay, I see the spouts. The spouts that give us the boost over. So make absolutely certain you make your way across and don't, like, miss out on your extra reward. Some more water. Okay. Yeah, I got your stuff. Moving on. So we just get to wave the magic wand and watches everything dies. Slightly different from, you know, transform into the Hulk and then beat everything down and then watch it die. Because, you know, punch him to death. So. Portal has been opened. Finally, Baus. We're facing the Hydra again. It's fine. See how quickly that thing gets vaporized from the plants. This one already, so invisibility phase, add an invisibility phase. Those projectiles midair to bind themselves. It's doing pretty well for a while there, but choking. Hard. Ask what's going on. Just gonna be happy that like a bazillion damage per hit here. How everything else pushes to forward to the side here. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Hit up area 4. Shouldn't take too long. Just need to just beeline it. Although I definitely won't. I'll probably hit up the stuff in front of the vault as usual. flesh and blood thing. The funny thing about this is that this season already got its mid-season update, so everything we see here is everything the season has to offer. That makes me realize I don't think I've equipped anything in the last slot here. Oh, now that replaces it for me. That is nice. Man. Not a chance. Not a chance. Is that extra damage or a stack? If I have like multiple auras on it, I could potentially bring it into one-hit kill range very, very quickly. Kind of wild, if true. That one. Just a straight increase to my corrosion damage. Yes, please. The area one yet? I don't think I have. No, definitely haven't. So one more scene and then we'll face off against the final boss, which could be Pole Monarch or it could be Gluttony. Find out which. You know, what if that's like the third planned next wave of kind of like gameplay enhancements, right? They add a third boss to every area that you could potentially face off against. Move. Can't stop, just go. Some place where you can to get some damage output, just fire homing bolts from your stats and everything. And nice. Saw two. sure to take care of it. Extra scroll never hurt. I mean, sometimes it does, but more often than not, it doesn't. I see you. Pew, 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 pew. Got this. Vaporized. Man, that would come in handy with the other fella. Oh well. That's how it be sometimes. Honestly, it was really the health restoration thing that kind of pulled it all together, right? Hadn't been for that, might have not been able to get the build off the ground. It really still would have been a lot harder to manage. Like 100 of you mofos. Oh, hey, portal. Sweet. This run is almost done. Anything I should grab before this run is over? Ooh. Grab that one. Not anymore, so. Oh, expert. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's do it. Let's go face destiny. Okay, it's Pulmonic again. That's fine. I'd assume I'll like summon Plant and he'll go to the invincible state and then just rinse repeat till the Plant turrets can take him out completely. Skip that. Oh. As I said. Barely built anything up. forgot that the final phase gives you like a really reduced cooldown just so you can pile on the DPS. That Yoyo needs it. Alright, 2 plants would have been enough to wipe them out completely. Hey, we did it. Another supreme victory. Okay, let's end the run. Yeah, challenge success. Let's go. Didn't fall that time either, so this one went a little better. Yeah, level 12 gets me an emote and some new season talents, I'm assuming. Okay, because I got 6 or more legendary dice in a single run. Sweet. There's my rewards as Yoyo. What was the next one? Oh, okay, more fortune cards unlocked. Do I always get just one? Let's choose between one. Oh, use might be useful. Just looking at these cards. Some of them are interesting. The fact that you only have like 2 loadouts. Or 2 slots. Gotta pick carefully. Yeah, alright, there we go. That has been a look at Gunfire Reborn and the Fortunes Roll season and our 2 new characters here, right? Our 2 new heroes, Yoyo and Cang Jue. Yeah, they seem pretty busted, but I feel like a lot of these DLC characters tend to be pretty busted. Like could probably point to a few in these other packs. Yeah, well, we'll see how this continues to develop. Like, what will the new seasons bring? What new characters will they bring out? I guess we'll find out in a bit. I think that'll do it for now. Exit this game. Go back here. Boom.